And this is Chris West reporting live from DragonCon 2010, and I have Eddie McClintock sitting next to me. You might remember him from Warehouse 13. Something I didn't know about him, you're an artist.
Who knew?
And you're also from Ohio, which I'm from Ohio.
Who knew?
I know, it's great. Now,
yeah, both of those things are true. I'm definitely from Ohio. The artist part, I guess, people would have to kind of determine for themselves, but...
I say anybody that's got a website up that has art up, that's an artist.
Oh,
I mean, you got something going on there, you put it out there for the public to see. Whether they like it or they don't like it, you're an artist.
Thanks. I sold 3 pieces today, so it's kind of pretty cool.
Three pieces and all their signatures. And I mean, you're pretty much going nuts with all the squee girls downstairs.
Well, I mean, how amazing is it to... After 14 years of kind of toiling around in the bowels of Hollywood, to have a show that people have responded to. So it's, I mean, bring on the squee girls, bring on whatever it is that, you know, I love talking to people and hanging out with people, so to be here and to have this kind of response is, you know, it's the best.
Now, obviously, everybody knows you for your work in Warehouse 13, and you just said you've been in Hollywood for a long time. What other things can, you know, people that don't know you and are too lazy to go hit up your IMDb page, you know, what would you like to send them out and, you know, hey, you know me as this character, but you really need to see me as this character, because this character is the character that I really portrayed.
I would say the second most one that comes up is from Bones. I did a 4-episode arc on Bones as Sully. A guy that kind of almost came in and swept Brennan off her feet. But my hair was a lot different. Everybody bags on me about how my... That's the biggest thing on Twitter is like, oh my god, I didn't know Eddie McClintock was on Bones. What's up with his hair? So I finally was just like, hey, just leave off the hair, okay, man?
It's Hollywood. They're never going to leave off the hair.
I know.
Did they compare you to David Boreanaz? Is that how you pronounce his name?
David Boreanaz.
Boreanaz.
Well, I used to get
that. You did kind of look like him a little.
I used to get that all the time. I got it last night in the elevator. This dude gets on, he goes, hey. And I'm like, yeah? And he's like, you look like the dude from Angel.
But he does kind of look like him.
Well, yeah. In a weird way you do, but you're your own character. And I mean, as Warehouse 13 goes, I especially love the crossover with Eureka. I think that is a definite standout episode for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, you recently, did you start season 2, or are you wrapping season 2 up?
We finished season 2 in June?
Yeah, okay,
July,
so
like
they're
July,
starting the replays
July,
now. That's what
July,
it is.
Yeah. No, we're still, we're in our 9th episode, airs this Tuesday. At 9 o'clock on Sci-Fi will be our 9th episode, and it's really a great episode. If you like Mad Men, and I mean, it's like if you liked Mad Men and you like Journey to the Center of the Earth, then I know it's
wow,
like
that just brings the Mad Men from A&E and Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yes,
men in suits digging to the center of the earth, or they're looking for gold.
Well, it's. H.G. Wells is on the show this year, and we find out that H.G. Wells is actually a woman, you know, because in the time it was believed, or H.G. Wells believed, that people were more likely to believe that a man had written those stories than a woman. So she used a man's face, her brother's, as her, and wrote as H.G. Wells, but we used her time machine to travel back to 1961.
Ooh,
really?
So
really?
Maybe it's not as much Journey to the Center of the Earth as it is like Time After Time, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Remember, was that he was chasing Jack the Ripper through?
Yes.
Anyway, it's good, and we actually someone is gonna croak this week. I'm not sure, it might be a spoiler, but
a little bit of a spoiler, but I think it's something to tune into to watch it. Yeah, I mean, it's always an epic thing when a cast member is knocked off.
I love when people croak.
Wow. Okay, that is going on the highlight reel there.
This interview just went right into the toilet, didn't it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's always good when people say things that It's always good when you go off color and you say something like that, because then I get to cut it up and use it for a promo reel later.
Excellent.
Exactly. See, I turned, shine that turd up.
That's right. Get lemon. make the lemonade.
That's right.
Shine the turd.
Now, obviously, you got your website, EddieMcClintock.com, where everybody can go on and check out your art.
Yeah.
Other than Warehouse 13, and I ask this to every actor, what is a role that you would like to break out into?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to do a good war film. I mean, like, to been a part of Band of Brothers or Saving Private Ryan or Apocalypse Now or Full Metal Jacket, Platoon.
All great movies.
You know, they're some of my favorite movies, and you know, I watched the DVD extras on Platoon, and you know, what they did with those guys is they basically sent them out into the jungle and made them train and live as soldiers and trained them, and then one day they marched them up to the top of the hill, and when they got to the top of the hill, there were cameras and a set and everything, and they just said, and start. And it was just like, I love that kind of, I just love the idea that you know, immerse yourself into a character like that, and so
I have to agree. I mean, we were talking, like you said, with Full Metal Jacket. R. Lee Ermey was actually a drill sergeant for the U.S. Marine Corps before, and that was the reason they chose him.
Right.
Was they wanted that real aspect in the movie of a real drill sergeant really barreling down and really breaking these guys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, my dad, every time he watches Private Ryan, he cries. Dad, I'm sorry to it's out there now, okay? I told it. But to have that kind of a emotional, physical impact on someone that doesn't even know you because of what you've been able to convey through a film or television, I mean, that's, to me, what it's all about. So to be able to do something like that would be amazing.
Now, obviously, Warehouse 13, we're hoping that it keeps going and going, and you wrapped up season 2. You're starting to film season 3 yet?
No, we haven't gotten the official green light from Sci-Fi on season 3, but I mean, it's pretty much a done deal. We're the #1 show on Sci-Fi. Our demographic continues to grow every week, and it's just, I think they're waiting for a specific time because they have people that have computers and they crunch numbers and they decide when is the most impactful time to decide when to pick up the show for the other season. So.
Oh, well, very good. Well, if anybody wants to look up you, I mean, obviously they got EddieMcClintock.com. Is there any other way they can get a hold of you? You know, check out your movies, your TV shows, anything like that?
You can call my cell phone, which is 310-555-1212. If I don't pick up, just leave a message. I'll get back to you.
So, that's great. Now you know you're going to have a bunch of South Floridians drunk texting you.
Good.
Well, that's always good.
I love South Florida.
Yeah, it's a nice place to live. I mean, Atlanta's very nice. We're up here for this weekend, but
I mean, Boca, come on.
It's Boca.
Bring
If you want to come down visit, you know, I have an extra room.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I don't think she'll
Bring the wife too.
I'll bring the wife.
Yeah, of course, it's Sci-Fi Amy behind the camera adding in on that. All right, Eddie McClintock, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to have you on our show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Florida.
I'm Chris West, wrapping up from DragonCon 2010, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you.